For over a century, tanks have dominated the battlefield, evolving from basic armored vehicles to advanced machines with both protection and destructive power. While the idea of advancing under protection from enemy fire dates back to ancient times, it was the early 20th century that saw the birth of modern tanks, with the introduction of the internal combustion engine, armor plating, and continuous tracks. Tanks revolutionized warfare, especially during World War I, breaking the stalemate of trench warfare. As tanks evolved, so did the weapons designed to counter them. The development of anti-tank weapons has been an ongoing arms race, with each side continuously improving. One of the latest advancements is the Fuchs Joint Air-to-Ground Missile, a game-changing technology that could redefine armored warfare. Let's explore how this cutting-edge missile system is set to alter the battlefield. The evolution of the tank and anti-tank battle. From their inception, tanks have been designed to break through enemy lines with their heavy armor and devastating firepower. World War I demonstrated the need for such a machine, as the stalemate of trench warfare rendered traditional tactics ineffective against fortified positions and entrenched enemy soldiers. Tanks were introduced as a solution to these problems, and their success on the battlefield ensured their continued use in future conflicts. Since then, tanks have undergone significant advancements, incorporating improved armor, mobility, and weaponry. But with these advancements, the need for more effective anti-tank weapons has also grown. Early efforts to counter tanks were primitive, with artillery and grenades being used to destroy the massive machines. However, as tank technology advanced, so did anti-tank weapons. In the early days, handheld anti-tank weapons, such as the German Panzerfaust and the American bazooka, became key tools for infantry to take on heavily armored tanks. As tank armor thickened, these early anti-tank weapons became ineffective, leading to the development of more powerful, larger caliber anti-tank guns. The next significant evolution in anti-tank warfare came with the advent of shaped charges and high explosive anti-tank rounds, which could penetrate even the thickest armor. These innovations paved the way for modern anti-tank missiles and rocket-propelled grenade launchers, which have become the primary tools for infantry and vehicles designed to combat tanks today. Despite the advances in anti-tank weaponry, tanks continue to evolve, creating a never-ending arms race between offensive and defensive capabilities. The introduction of advanced systems like the Fuchs Joint Air-to-Ground Missile represents the latest phase in this evolution. Introducing the Fuchs Joint Air-to-Ground Missile. The Fuchs Joint Air-to-Ground Missile is the latest breakthrough in anti-tank technology, developed by German defense giant Rheinmetall in collaboration with Lockheed Martin. Unveiled at the 2025 Defense and Security Equipment International Exhibition in London, the Fuchs Joint Air-to-Ground Missile is designed to target and neutralize the latest Russian and Chinese tanks, such as Russia's T-90M ProRiv and China's Type 99A. This highly advanced anti-tank system is built on the Fuchs Evolution platform, which has been a staple of the German military since 1979. The Fuchs Evolution platform is known for its versatility and reliability, having been used by the Bundeswehr, German army, for decades. Over 1,400 vehicles based on the platform have been built, and many remain in service today. The platform's capabilities are enhanced by modern upgrades, including a larger interior, improved powertrain, and advanced protection against chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear threats. The vehicle's adaptability means it can be used for a variety of roles, such as troop transport, reconnaissance, and combat support. With the introduction of the Fuchs Joint Air-to-Ground Missile, Rheinmetall has transformed the Fuchs Evolution into a powerful anti-tank vehicle. The Fuchs Joint Air-to-Ground Missile is equipped with up to 24 vertically launched missiles housed in 6 quad launchers. This gives the vehicle the firepower to engage a significant number of targets in a short amount of time, making it a formidable weapon on the battlefield. Advanced missile technology. The Fuchs Joint Air-to-Ground Missile System can launch 2 types of missiles: Lockheed Martin's JAGM-179 Joint Air-to-Ground Missile and the AGM-114R Hellfire missile. Both the Joint Air-to-Ground Missile and Hellfire are capable of targeting tanks from up to 5 miles away, while the Joint Air-to-Ground Missile medium range variant can engage targets up to 10 miles away. These missiles are equipped with a 20-pound tandem-shaped charge fragmentation warhead designed to penetrate even the most heavily armored targets. The primary difference between the 2 missile types lies in their guidance systems. The Hellfire missile uses semi-active laser homing, requiring an operator to designate the target with a laser. On the other hand, the Joint Air-to-Ground Missile uses a multi-mode seeker, which combines a laser seeker with millimeter wave radar. This radar allows for fire-and-forget engagements of moving targets, making the Joint Air-to-Ground Missile particularly effective in all weather conditions and against targets that might be difficult to track using traditional laser guidance. The multi-mode seeker also allows the Joint Air-to-Ground Missile to target multiple targets simultaneously, making it ideal for engaging large groups of tanks or armored vehicles. The onboard electro-optical sensor package, mounted on a telescopic mast, can acquire targets at distances of up to 5 miles. Additionally, the Fuchs Joint Air-to-Ground Missile system can integrate off-board sensors, such as drones, to enhance its targeting capabilities and improve its effectiveness at longer ranges. Flexibility and versatility. While the Fuchs Joint Air-to-Ground Missile is primarily designed for anti-tank warfare, its versatility extends beyond just tanks. The system is capable of engaging a variety of targets, including air defense systems, patrol boats, artillery, radar installations, command and control nodes, and even urban structures. The Joint Air-to-Ground Missile and Hellfire missiles are also capable of targeting aerial threats, such as drones, further enhancing the system's effectiveness in modern combat scenarios. One of the key advantages of the Fuchs Joint Air-to-Ground Missile is its ability to engage targets in dense urban environments. The missiles used by the system feature a pop-up flight profile, allowing them to strike targets behind cover, such as buildings or rocky outcroppings. This capability makes the Fuchs Joint Air-to-Ground Missile a valuable asset in asymmetric warfare, where enemy forces often use urban terrain to hide their assets. Can the Fuchs Joint Air-to-Ground Missile stand out? Despite its advanced capabilities, the Fuchs Joint Air-to-Ground Missile faces competition from systems like the USFGM 148 Javelin, the French Acheron MP, and the British Boxer Overwatch. The Javelin is valued for its portability and effectiveness against explosive reactive armor, while the Acheron MP and Boxer Overwatch offer similar versatility. However, the Fuchs Joint Air-to-Ground Missile stands out due to its ability to launch multiple missiles simultaneously, giving it an edge in large-scale engagements. Its flexibility, range, and precision make it a strong choice for enhancing anti-tank capabilities. A new challenge for anti-tank warfare. Despite the impressive capabilities of the Fuchs Joint Air-to-Ground Missile, there is an emerging threat to both tanks and anti-tank systems: drones. Over the past few years, drones have proven to be highly effective at destroying tanks and armored vehicles, often at a fraction of the cost of traditional anti-tank missiles. In Ukraine, for example, drones have accounted for a significant percentage of destroyed Russian armor. Drones are cheap, agile, and capable of being produced in large numbers, making them a serious competitor to high-tech systems like the Fuchs Joint Air-to-Ground Missile. As drone technology continues to evolve, it is possible that drones will become the dominant force in anti-tank warfare, forcing a shift away from expensive, complex missile systems. The Fuchs Joint Air-to-Ground Missile, like other advanced systems, may need to adapt to this new reality to remain relevant in future conflicts. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the future of tank and anti-tank warfare, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated on the latest in military technology. We've got more exciting content coming your way, so make sure you're subscribed. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.